Hi angels, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys, oh actually I feel like I should just clear this up straight away. I'm blonde, it's a new wig, but I'm going to explain later on in this video, so make sure that you carry on watching for more details. It's not sponsored, honestly this wig was just, you will not believe how much this wig cost me. Just make sure that you carry on watching to the end to get the details. And basically today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look that I've got on right now. So if you guys like this look and want to see not only how I got this look but also what the deal is with this hair, then just make sure that you carry on watching. So as usual guys, we're starting zoomed in so that you can see what I'm doing with my eyes. So I think I'm going to keep the theme that I've kept up for the last few videos. I think I'm going to continue doing one eye off camera, so then I can just spend time in depth showing you how I do the other eye. It just saves some time and I don't want you guys to get bored of my videos. So let me know if you like the setup this way. So for my base, I'm using my absolute favourite, which is the P. Louise base in the shade Rumour. So I've just got some of that on the back of my hand and I'm just taking that on a concealer brush by Morphe, and I'm just going to start carving out under my eyebrow. So as you can see, I have already done my eyebrows. That one's a little bit messy from where it's been hiding under the headband, but I'm literally just carving out this eyebrow. And also I'm just going all over my eyelid with that, just tapping that in to set a base for my eyeshadow. So if you guys saw my last video, I explained that you guys don't actually have to set this. You kind of just tap it in and you don't need anything to set it down before you use the eyeshadows on it. So I absolutely love this base. So if you haven't seen my previous makeup tutorial, then make sure that you head over and watch that now. It's on the screen for you because I absolutely love the eye look that I came up with in that previous video. So I'm really excited for you guys to see it. This side of my hair is annoying me so much because it just keeps on slipping down. So I'm just putting a clip here just to kind of hold that up, just because I don't want it to keep slipping down into my makeup. And then I'm just taking this fluffy shader brush, which is by Eco Tools. It's not one of my favourites, but I just haven't cleaned all of my brushes at the moment. And I'm just dipping into this Makeup Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose palette. This palette is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure it's like £4 and it is just such good quality. I absolutely love Makeup Revolution, but yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys this palette because I love it. And then I'm coming in with this kind of like peachy shade here, and I'm just going to work that around my crease. And then after that, I'm just coming into this slightly darker colour. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to slowly build up the colour just so that I can deepen it gradually. And I'm just working all of that into the crease as much as I can. Next, I'm coming in with this brown shade here, but I'm mainly focusing on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm also going to do the same on the inner corner of my eye. Just making sure that's nicely blended on both sides. And now we're going to start adding the pink colours into it. So I'm going to take this kind of, I'm not really sure what colour this is. I'm just going to take this all over my eye though, just patting that in. And then you can see I'm just going to come over and blend that all. Then I'm just taking this kind of purpley shade. It's kind of like lilac almost. And I'm just tapping that over everything that I've done. Bringing that higher up into my brow as well, just to make sure that it kind of circles round. And then I'm going to take this kind of like burgundy shade and I'm going to concentrate that on the very outer corner of my eye, and I'm also just putting some of that on the inner corner of my eye as well, and blending that. Okay, now what I'm going to do here quickly is I'm just taking some of that P. Louise concealer again, sorry, the P. Louise base, and I'm just going to go along the bottom of my eyebrow, just because I didn't really want the eyeshadow to come up that far. It's just kind of come up that far in the blending process. And I'm just going to tap that in with my finger to blend that. I can just come back in with that same Eco Tools brush that I was using before and just blend round the edges just to try and soften it up. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of trying to build up the pigment over here, just because it kind of looks a little bit, I don't know, it just looks a bit weak to me. So I'm just trying to fill this in. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm just taking some of the P. Louise base just to cut my crease. So I'm cutting it right in the middle. And you can see I've taken it past where my eye crease is because I want it to give the illusion that my eye's bigger than it is. Well, that my eyelid is bigger than it is. Tapping that in just to fill in what I've done. From this same palette, I'm taking this, it's like a metallic pink, and I'm just gonna tap that over the middle of my eye. So now that I've pressed that all over my lid, I'm just taking some of the colours that we used from earlier. So I'm mainly going to use these two colours here, and I'm just going to use that to blend the outsides of where I've put that shimmer shade. Just so that it's looking more as though the colours are kind of like melting in together. So don't worry too much about the shape at the moment. We're going to tidy this up when we do the rest of our face. So now I'm just going to put a few coats of mascara on. The mascara that I'm using today is the Benefit Bad Girl Lash Mascara. I did actually mean to order the Bad Girl Bang Mascara, but I got this one instead. I don't mind really, like I got it because it was cheap and it was on offer. So I don't mind that it's this one, and it does actually seem to be performing really well. So I'm not mad at it at all. Oh my god, by the way, I've got to tell you guys, earlier when I was getting ready to film this video, I was setting up everything in my room, like I was setting up all of the lights and stuff, and I went to move one of my shoes, which was on my bedroom floor, and the biggest spider came out. Like, I'm not joking, it looked like this lash. Its legs were like this lash. It was absolutely horrific. I screamed so loud that my mum came running upstairs because she was so worried that I'd injured myself or something. And I'm so scared of spiders, it's a joke. I went cold, I started sweating, like it was horrible. I almost didn't get to film in this video today for you because I nearly had an allergic reaction because I came across a spider. I know, absolutely pathetic. So I just flashed you the lashes that I'm going to be wearing today anyway, but today I'm going to be using these tatty lashes in the style TL25. These are new ones, they literally arrived here this morning because I ordered them the other day. As you can see, they're so long, so gorgeous, like I literally love them. And obviously with tatty lashes, they're so affordable, so obviously I'm here for it. And I, as always, am going to be using my House of Lashes eyelash glue just to line the lash band. As always guys, I put a little bit extra glue on the outside just to make sure that they definitely stick on the outsides. So I'm just going to sit that lash down for a second just while that glue gets tacky. It should take about 30-40 seconds. So whilst I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to go off camera quickly. I'm going to tidy up underneath my eyes and then I'll be back to show you how I stick my lash on. So I'm just taking this tatty lash on a pair of tweezers, and I'm going to start by sticking it down right in the middle. So I'm going to stick this bit right here, right in the middle of my eye. I'm pushing that down in the middle, making sure that's stuck. And then I'm taking the outer corner and just making sure that that's in place. And then I'm just taking the inner corner as well. So the inner corner's having issues sticking down. I'm just adding a little bit of extra glue in that inner corner just because it's trying to play me and we're not letting it get away with that. And I'm just sticking that in place. So I'm just going to move on to my face now. So for foundation, I'm taking this Maybelline Superstay 24-hour foundation. I've got this in the shade Warm Sun, and I'm just pumping some of that onto the back of my hand, and I'm just going to take a beauty blender and just dab that all over my face. If you guys haven't seen any of my makeup tutorials before, but you do know about my skin condition, obviously the fact that I am allergic to water, just in case you haven't heard me say before, I always prime my skin with this spray because it's like an oil-based spray, and it somehow kind of like provides a barrier kind of almost between the makeup and my skin. I don't know why. I'm lucky enough to not have allergic reactions to makeup. I'm literally just blending this in with my beauty blender. Also guys, this isn't a damp beauty blender because of my skin condition. Obviously it wouldn't make sense for me to be pressing water into my face, so this is just a dry beauty blender, but it still does the job. I find it just takes that little bit longer when you're blending, but I don't mind that. And I'm literally just making sure that the coverage is even all over my face. I absolutely love this foundation. For a drugstore foundation, I think it's absolutely amazing. So if you don't have this, then I'd definitely try and go and get your shade in this foundation because it's so good. Okay, so now that I've done my base, I'm just taking the MAC 24-hour Studio Fix. I'm just taking this in the shade NC38. So this is a new concealer that I actually got a few days ago, and I absolutely love it. So please be prepared to see this in my videos quite a lot in the foreseeable future, because it's a new favourite of mine. And again, I'm just blending that out with that beauty blender. I really do apologise about the noise outside, guys. It's just my neighbours. Like, I have to keep the windows open because of the heat, but the noise is obviously so irritating for when I'm filming videos, so I do apologise about that. Just doing the same on this side. So immediately after I put that concealer under my eyes, I'm just going to get some RCMA No Colour Powder straight on top of it, just because I tend to crease under my eyes, so I don't want to give it the chance to do that. I just want to set the concealer down ASAP so that we don't have any issues with it. So I'm just tapping that into my skin, and I'm just going to leave it to sit there for a while, and then I can move on to putting concealer in the other areas of my face where I want to highlight. So I am just going to put some of that up on my forehead. I'm taking it down the bridge of my nose, down here, and on my chin, and then again I'm just blending that out. And then I'm literally just taking a fluffy Morphe powder brush. I'm going to come back in with that RCMA No Colour Powder, and I'm literally... Okay, I went overboard there. I've got a white forehead now, that's great, but we'll sort that out with some bronzer in a minute, so don't panic. And I'm literally just doing that all over my face. Just setting everything in place, and also just brushing that from underneath my eyes now as well. So I'm going to take this headband off. Don't watch my hair for now, but I just need to get that headband off so that I can see where I'm contouring. So I'm just taking that excess powder from underneath my eyes, and then I'm taking my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. I'm going to take a Morphe G24 brush, and I'm going to use that to carve out my cheekbones. I didn't mean carve out, I meant define. I'm just blending that out using this Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Just taking that in circular motions. And then again, I'm just blending that out using this same Real Techniques brush. Now I'm just going to take some of that around my forehead just to kind of try to darken it up a little bit. Obviously I just gave myself a ghostly white forehead with that powder, but I'm just trying to fix that with Hoola bronzer now. And then I'm just taking some of that excess bronzer around my jaw, so I'm not putting any extra product, I'm literally just taking what's left on my brush. Then I'm just also going to take this Morphe G42 brush down my nose to contour it. Again, using the excess powder that's already on the brush. And then using the Expert face brush to buff that out a little bit. Just taking a few dots of concealer up my nose. And then with some of the RCMA No Colour powder, I'm just going to take some of that down the side of my nose contour. Just because I find that this helps to define the nose contour. Whilst I leave that there for a second, I'm going to move on to my lips. So for my lip liner, I'm taking the Maybelline New York Colour Sensational lip liner in the shade Velvet Beige. And I'm just pairing this with my NYX Lip Lingerie in Cashmere Silk. So I'm just going to start by using that lip liner to line the outside of my lips. And then I'm just going over the top of that with this Lip Lingerie. And then I'm just gonna take this powder off of my nose as well. So I'm gonna brush that off using this Morphe brush. And then also just using a sponge to get all of that off. And then lastly, for my highlighter, I'm going to be using my favourite, the Iconic London Liquid Illuminator in the shade Original. So I always just put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and then I have a dedicated beauty blender to this illuminator, and I'm just taking that and I'm going to dot that onto my skin with the beauty blender and use the other end just to blend that in. So liquid illuminators do take quite a lot of blending, to be honest, so you do have to work a little bit to blend the illuminators well, but if you do properly blend them, they do look absolutely amazing. As you can see, it's just so glowy and amazing. I love it. And I'm just doing that on this side as well. Also just putting some of that on the tip of my nose. And then also just on my Cupid's bow. Now I'm just sorting out my hair, so I might zoom you guys out a little bit for this so that you can really see, like really appreciate this wig, because it is amazing. So I'm going to give you guys the details of this wig because you are just not going to believe it. Basically, this is a synthetic wig, so it's not even real hair. I have yet to see like how it wears over time, because obviously I have only just got it, but it's amazing. Like, it falls like hair. Look at the hairline, like, come on, it's really good. And you guys are actually not gonna believe how much money I paid for this wig. Like, it's actually a joke. I got this wig off Amazon. I'm literally just checking the order now so that I get the price right. So yeah, I paid £33.99 for this wig. Like, is that a joke? Look at this blonde. Oh, I can't even contain my excitement. It's ridiculous. I need to calm down, but it is so amazing. I'm so happy with it, and it cost me less than £35. Like, I don't understand, but I'm leaving the details in the description. It's not sponsored. I just needed to let you guys know, like, this is serious. This is not a drill. So guys, that is the finished look. I really hope that you like the look that we came up with today. I thought it was absolutely perfect for this blonde hair, and I really hope that you guys like it too. If you guys haven't already, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for me. Come and join the family. I don't just do makeup videos. I do love doing makeup videos, but I do other videos like challenges, I do vlogs, or if you want to learn a little bit about my skin condition even, and the fact that I'm allergic to water, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on for new content, because I upload twice a week on Tuesdays and on Fridays. Also guys, if you don't already, then make sure that you're following all of my social media accounts. They're on the screen for you now. So it's Instagram, Twitter and Snapchat, and I promise you those are the easiest ways to get in contact with me. So if you guys want to chat to me, talk to me, or want to ask me any advice or anything like that, then make sure that you follow me on all of my social media accounts, because that is how you're going to get in touch with me. As always angels, don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it, just so that myself and YouTube know that you like this kind of video. Thanks again for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next video.